Hey everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and as always, hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. Definitely having a great week, with the exception of this horrible cold I have that I've been complaining about to you guys for the last week now. That's just killing my voice, as I'm sure you guys can hear. It's horrible. This cold won't go away. I wish it would. But whatever. It is what it is. But with the exception of that, been having a great week, been finding all kinds of cool stuff. I hit up a community yard sale yesterday that I found some cool stuff at. We'll take a look at that video. I did shoot some video there, so we'll take a look at that in a couple days from now. Found a bunch of other random cool stuff, which you guys have been seeing. Got some cool packages in the mail. A lot of awesome stuff this week, including a trip out to a local Goodwill where I found a lot of cool stuff. It's a Goodwill you've seen me at a million times before, and you'll see me at a million times again, because every time I'm in the area, I always stop at this Goodwill, because I found some amazing deals there. It seems that every time I stop in there, even if I pick up just one or two things, they're usually one or two really cool things. I found some amazing deals there over the years, and it seems to be the Goodwill in my area that gets like the best stuff in. So I love hitting this store up, and again, anytime I'm in the area, I gotta stop by. I was in the area, I stopped by, and of course, I shot some videos, so let's go do some hunting. Well, alright guys, once again, back at one of my local Goodwills, and yes, I'm sure by now you are starting to figure that I'm definitely living at these stores, because I'm constantly hitting up Goodwills, especially this one. You've seen me walk through this door many, many times now, but I love this place, and I'm always finding good deals here, so why not constantly hit it up? And right away in the case, I see some Blu-rays there. And so some interesting stuff in the case. As I always say, always eye up the case. You never know what you might find. And there were some things like Seasons of Girls and whatnot. So some Blu-rays, some DVDs, some cool stuff in the case. But nothing I needed to grab. So onwards to the electronics section. And not so much going on here. But you always got to look. You never know what you might find. I have found some pretty cool deals and some pretty interesting things. In the electronic sections, I found Blu-ray players, I found 3D Blu-ray players, I found really good condition VCRs, not so much this one, but it did have the remote, but not in the best shape. Laserdisc players, CD players, I found so much cool stuff in the electronic section. You always gotta look. And then we move on to the actual movies, and this was really cool, this biography set. In fact, I think a teacher might have given away a lot of old VHS tapes, because there were a lot of VHS, like educational VHS and like classroom specific released VHS tapes, and so I guess they were maybe from a teacher from years ago, but it was pretty cool to see all that stuff. I was very intrigued by a lot of it, and plenty of DVDs to look through as well. So a lot of good stuff. So let's dive in a little deeper and see what we can find. And this was pretty awesome for $4. This double feature set of Robo Vampire and Devil's Dynamite. I've actually never heard of Devil's Dynamite, but Robo Vampire I was very excited about finding. That was really cool. And Negadon, this looked really interesting. I had never heard of this, but I did a little research on it, and from what I looked up online, it looked pretty awesome. I definitely wanted to pick that up and check it out. I was very much intrigued by this movie. And coming across some cool stuff like some Captain America, the First Avenger. I already have it. Do not need it. Got on Blu-ray, but still a really cool find. And same thing with Terror of Mechagodzilla here. That's awesome, but I do already have it. And it did not need it as such. But again, really cool finds nevertheless. And we got things like Hairspray. Again, have it. Very cool. There's some Fantastic Four in there. And some North by Northwest. Some great Alfred Hitchcock. But stuff I have, including The Shining. There's some Peter Cottontail. And we're back. Oh my god, Dinosaur Story. That's such a good movie. I never come across it. Hot Dog the Movie. That is a really rare find. I rarely come across it. It took me years to find that movie. I have 2 copies of it now, but again, just something I never see. So a lot of really cool stuff. Unfortunately, stuff I already have, including Heroes. I actually don't have the season 2 on Blu-ray. I have it on DVD, but at that price, I wasn't going to upgrade. This would have been amazing. Strangers with Candy Season 2, the only season of Strangers with Candy that I need. It's the last one I need, but unfortunately, it was scratched. I had to pass on it. Really badly scratched, and this is awesome. DuckTales movie, Treasure of the Lost Lamp. I already have it on VHS and DVD, but again, a really neat find. Just had to take a look at it. And these were put out as I was about to get done looking through the electronics, or the media. A lady came by and put all these out, and some cool stuff in here. Seasons of Rome and Seasons of Big Bang Theory on Blu-ray. Really cool. There's a Season of Big Bang on DVD there, and some Michael Jackson on Blu-ray. Some Magic Mike on Blu-ray. That being still factory sealed. And 88 minutes on Blu-ray, so some cool stuff. There was Wall Street, again, some Big Bang Theory there. So some decent seasons and cool sets that they just put out. Unfortunately, the prices were a bit high. I was kind of put off by that. And some interesting VHS in here. We got some Bigfoot. I already have this, and I probably should have grabbed that. Turns out the case, the slipcase is actually in better condition than the copy I have, so I kind of regret not getting that. But these were cool. Fraggle Rock HBO releases. These are awesome. I don't need them, though, as I do have the complete series on DVD, but they were pretty awesome looking. I was tempted to grab them, but again, I didn't need them, and they would have just been collecting dust, basically, in my collection. And the artwork is cool, but in my opinion, not necessarily cool enough to own. So I did pass on them, left them for somebody else. Hopefully some mother will come along and grab them for their kid or something like that, and they can enjoy them. So I did pass on that, unfortunately, but they were pretty cool. And this was awesome. This Ghostbusters 2, I guess for retail purpose only release. It was pretty awesome. I was really interested in that. That was really, really neat. And it was still factory seal, which is definitely a plus. And some Pokemon VHS. I had so many of these back in the day. I now have like the DVD releases, so I don't need that. But very cool to see those. Kind of took me back. And looking through all the CDs here. And believe it or not a single title I needed to pick up. They did put some new stuff out since last time, but nothing I needed to grab. And this was interesting, but the Atonement soundtrack, unfortunately, no artwork, so I was definitely going to pass on that. And look at this, guys. I'm a little worried. These are all $2 a piece. Normally, the CDs at this store are only $1. One of the few stores in the area that do that, but those are all new CDs just put out, and at $2. I hope that's not the case of how things are going to be from now on. And this was just put out as I was walking by, a DVD player with all the cables and the remote. Very cool, but for $10, I passed. I didn't need it. So that was my trip out to Goodwill. So let's take a look at everything I picked up. Well, all right, guys, there you go. That was my trip out to one of my few local Goodwills. Again, where I always find amazing stuff, just absolutely fantastic Goodwill that I love hitting up. I will say there is one bit of a downfall and a bit of a concern, and that is the pricing at this Goodwill. This Goodwill used to just price their stuff like every other Goodwill in my area, just cheap. Everything they had was pretty cheap. DVDs, Blu-rays, VHS, music, whatever, cheap price. You come across a Blu-ray, it was like $2. You come across a season set, maybe it was like $5 or less. A lot of really good stuff. But as you saw in the video, they had season sets where they like $13 and like $10, and movies that were like $4, and their CDs, they put a bunch of new CDs out. They're all marked at $2. Their CDs at this Goodwill are usually $1. All the other local Goodwills in my area charge $2 for CDs, but this Goodwill always charged $1. It's always been that way, and now they're a little bit more. So I'm not sure what that's about. I hope that's not a continuing thing. So I don't know who is in charge of pricing, but I'm getting concerned because the prices are going up, and that's not cool because that doesn't really make it good finds. If I find something really cool and I'm paying a lot of money for it, then it's not so much of a good find. I like when I find something really cool and pay like $1 or $2 for it. That's a good deal. That's an amazing find. So I'm getting a bit concerned. I hope this isn't a thing that's going to continue. I hope maybe this was a fluke. Maybe it's just one person who's working there right now and just pricing horribly, and then maybe they'll leave at some point and better prices will come. I don't know. I'm getting a little concerned, though. We'll see how things go in the future. But I still got some cool finds, so let's take a look at what I got. And the first thing I'm going to show you is actually something that was sitting right behind me in yesterday's Daily Stickers video. If you guys haven't seen yesterday's video, it's actually a library tour. I did a full library tour, which, man, was that a horrible video to make. It took me about like 3 or 4 hours to make that video because of my throat, and I kept coughing, and my voice kept going out, and it took me forever to shoot that video. That's why there's so many cuts in that video. It took me forever to shoot it, but I got it up for you guys, so I hope you enjoyed that. And one of you guys actually asked about the thing that was sitting behind me, the set that's sitting behind me, and that is the cool biography set right here. Look at this cool VHS set. This is awesome. This was only $4. Had a little sticker right there, which I was a little concerned about, but came off perfectly. That's awesome. This is so cool. Look at all those great biography documentaries in there. I'm a big fan of biography documentaries. They're fantastic. They teach you a lot. They're done very well, very informative. Great documentaries, and this is great. We got Frederick Douglass, Benjamin Franklin, Henry Ford, Jackie Robinson, Susan B. Anthony, and Amelia Earhart. That is so awesome. And then we also have, this is really cool. This is why I think this set is really cool. we have biography project for schools. So this is the project overview. So what this is, let me fix my lighting. There we go. So what this is a cool kind of teacher's guide. This is something that was released for classrooms for teachers to show their kids all these great biography documentaries so they can learn about all these great people. And then you could have discussions and do little, I guess, homework assignments and whatnot on the people. So I'm glad it still has the booklet. It still has the project overview tape. This is really, really cool. An awesome set. Again, this was only for like classrooms and teachers and stuff. This wasn't just for your average Joe out in the street. So this is a really neat release and definitely something I'm very excited to have. I love that it comes in this this like box right here. I think it's so cool. But the craziest thing about this is, again, remember I paid only $4 for it. Look at what the prices were. That's insane. US one, basically $160. And Canada was $220. That is how much you paid for this back in the day. I don't know when this came out. Stuff's falling out. Is there a date on this? I don't see a date on this. And let me pick up those tapes because that was stupid of me. I should have known better than to turn that upside down. I do not see a date on this. Let me check the... This says 1999, so that's not that long ago. Surprised that in 1999 this would have been that expensive. But like I said, this wasn't just something put out for your average consumer. This was a teacher thing, and if there's something I've realized over the years, it seems that every time I see like stuff for classrooms and stuff, it's always like priced really high, which I kind of feel is kind of messed up. I mean, if you're gonna price stuff for a classroom for children to learn, that price should be cheap. It should be a lot cheaper than something for your average consumer. Your average consumer should be paying, I mean, as much as I hate to say it because I'm the average consumer, they should be paying a lot more for stuff just for their entertainment than something that teaches children, in my opinion anyway. So I think these prices are just insane for, $19.99. It just seems really high, especially for VHS. I mean, at that point, DVDs are out. I don't know, pricing seems a little weird there. But nevertheless, still an awesome find. This is great. And it sits right back here. I'll put it back there right now. Sitting right... There we go. Look at that. Looking awesome. I love it. Very cool. So, okay. So now I'll do some other things I picked up. So, this... I should probably say this for last. This is one of my coolest finds. This, I should be regretting this. I don't know why I bought this. It seems like a really dumb idea. I already had this on DVD. This is a Blu-ray release, and I really didn't need to upgrade, especially for the price. Had this been like $1 or $2 or something like that, I probably would have been like, yeah, definitely worth the upgrade. But at $10, or well, $10, $9.97. So at $10, not worth the upgrade. Not worth it at all, in my opinion. But I grabbed it anyway, and I was gonna really regret doing it until I looked at my receipt when I got back out to the car, and I was only charged $4 for this. I was charged, what was it, $3.97, which a few of these other titles are. I was only charged $3.97 for this, and that is the complete 6th season of The Big Bang Theory. So, $10, I would have regretted that. I have this on DVD already. I mean, great series. Do I need it on Blu-ray? Certainly not. I just really do like the series, and I think that's probably what made me go, oh, I kind of want on Blu-ray, but I don't need it on Blu-ray, and I'm really glad that the cashier charged me a lot less than they should have. Again, I was only charged $4 for this instead of 10. That is awesome. Now I have no buyer's remorse, because I would be definitely having some buyer's remorse right now. So I have none of that. I scored, and had I not bought this on a whim out of pure stupidity, I would not have lucked out. So that is awesome. Very excited. Sometimes you just hit some lucky breaks. I definitely hit a lucky break on that one. So awesome deal right there. $4 for this. That sounds like a good deal. If this was marked at $4, I definitely would have upgraded without even thinking about it. So very cool. Then also for $4, we have this double feature set here, this Eastern horror set of Robo Vampire and Devil's Dynamite. Look at that. That is cool. I've always wanted to see Robo Vampire. Unfortunately, it's not the cool artwork. I think isn't the Robo Vampire the one that has like the artwork with like RoboCop on it and stuff? It's really crazy artwork. That would be awesome, but it's not that. And Devil's Dynamite, I've never even heard of that movie, so I look forward to checking these out. This is really cool. I was really, again, just intrigued by Robo Vampire, though. So we're $4. Picked both these up. Looking forward to checking this out. Looks like a pretty awesome set. This is great. We have Negadon, the monster from Mars. This looked cool. I saw it and thought, is this a giant robot movie? And it is. And this is from, it was like 2005. This is a modern day giant robot movie. Looking at the back of it, you would think definitely like old school, but no, this is a newer film. Won some awards, jury recommended work, outstanding production award. So this is really, really cool. Bunch of special features as well. I can't wait to check this out. I love me some giant monster movies. I love them, like, Godzilla and all the, Toho stuff and all that crap. I love it. It's great. Fantastic movies. And this looks like a lot of fun. So when I saw it, I didn't know what it was. Did a quick little bit of research on it on my phone. And when I saw what it was, I was like, I got to pick this up. I got to check this out. It looks awesome. $2, $1.97. No brainer. Very cool addition to the collection. This is neat. I grabbed the Ghostbusters 2 for promotional use only, not for sale or rental. I guess this is more of like a screener given out to, I would assume, maybe like rental stores and whatnot to play in their store to show off the movie. It isn't your typical screener release that like comes like a different artwork or something like that, or has like something printed across the front. This is literally a sticker smacked onto it. But what's cool is this is still brand new, factory sealed, and the sticker is on the inside. The sticker is actually on the artwork, and then the plastic, the shrink wrap is actually over top of that. I thought that was really, really cool. So I don't necessarily need this. The artwork is awesome, but I already have the Laserdisc release of this, and it's the same artwork, but in my opinion, better, because the Laserdisc artwork is always amazing and looks, obviously, like 9 times out of 10 will look even better than the VHS artwork, which is saying a lot because VHS artwork is usually really cool. So this was really neat. I didn't necessarily need it, but I love the movie. I am a big fan of Ghostbusters 2. I know a lot of people don't like this movie. I think it's fantastic. Maybe not as good as Ghostbusters, but still a solid sequel and a fantastic movie in my opinion. I love it. And this is a really just cool release, and the fact that it was factory sealed maybe had to grab it. I might not have picked this up if it was opened, but the fact that it was factory sealed, it was a no-brainer. This is a really cool, just collectible piece for the collection. I love it. And finally, and you guys can let me know about this, I knew nothing about it. This is Gnomes on VHS, also for 97 cents, which is also what I paid for Ghostbusters 2, 97 cents for that. Almost made it. So, Gnomes. Again, I knew nothing about this, and at first I thought as in David the Gnome, because these kind of look like the David the Gnome characters, and I grew up watching David the Gnome. I thought that show was amazing, especially when I was a kid, because my name is David, and a show that I loved watching about this cool like gnome characters on Nickelodeon, my all-time favorite station when I was a kid, and the character's name was David. I thought that was so awesome. I was like, I'm David the Gnome. I thought it was so cool when I was a kid. But looking at this, I don't think this is David the Gnome. It doesn't say David the Gnome. Looking at the artwork on the back, looks similar, but not quite like David the Gnome. So I don't know what this is. I've never heard of Gnomes. This is an hour long. I don't know if this is a movie, like a short movie, or if this is episodes or something. I've never heard of this. I know nothing about Gnomes. So if you guys know about this, if you guys have seen this, let me know if it's a movie, let me know if it's episodes, let me know, was this a show? I don't know anything about this. So leave some comments down below. I want to hear what you got to tell me about Gnomes. It looks awesome though. And as a fan of David the Gnome, I had to pick up some animation titled Gnomes. I just had to grab this to see what it is. So very excited about that. And for $1, it was a no-brainer. So, all right, guys, there you go. That is everything I grabbed from Goodwill a couple days ago. I got some awesome finds. Once again, I am a little concerned about the pricing. I hope we don't see them get really out of hand. But I got some cool stuff. I mean, $4 for that cool box set back there, which is just amazing. The fact that, I mean, again, this is just like a happy accident. Big Bang Theory, season 6 for only $4 when it should have been 10. But awesome mistake for me. I hope nobody got in trouble for that, but still very cool. And again, I so would have regretted paying $10 for this. So I'm really glad that that was a happy mistake, because I have no buyer's remorse now. Gnomes and Ghostbusters. These are just cool releases. And then some fun, like, Japanese movies here. This looks just amazing. At least I think, I'm assuming Negadon is Japanese. It might not be. No, you know what? I think it is. This is in English and in Japanese. So I'm assuming this is a Japanese movie. And yes, the awards it won were Japan awards. So yeah, it looks like a Japanese movie. So some cool Japanese films right here. Awesome. So all right, guys, there you go. That is it. So like I always say, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a new video from me every single day, then hit that subscribe button and you're going to get one. And also, if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, hoodies, tank tops, buttons, hats, all kinds of cool Cinema Sickness gear, head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com where you can get yourself some of that. And finally, if you want to support these videos and support new content and just show your thanks, head over to patreon.com/Cinema Sickness, where again, you can become a patron and share your support and share your thanks and support new content, and any tiny little bit helps and is very much greatly appreciated. So again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a great one, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.